Look at that. Camera focus slowly. Watch at that. Fuck. The view on that is amazing, dude. Oh, I tripped over a steak. Okay, nice. How is the I find chicken doing? Hello, chickens. Hello. They're cruising. Food, nice. I don't think I did a stream yesterday, actually. Not yesterday. I didn't do one yesterday. I might have done the one the day before. You know, I didn't do one yesterday. I was gone all day, so I couldn't do one. So it might have been the day before that you attended, or missed, I should say. Because I did it one a couple days ago, and it didn't do well, so I didn't upload it. So I'm doing it earlier because you know what? I could do it. I could sit over there, but I also could sit on the bench. I posted a video yesterday, so that might have been the notification you got. I posted a short. I think I posted one today as well. I know I posted one yesterday, but I definitely posted a short yesterday. So that's probably what you got. It's also beautiful. Check at that. Check out the view. Right, let me get my head up. Yeah, check out that view. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't even need to wear my headphones. I just have them connected for the audio, for the audio quality. I also need to put on deodorant. I just realized. But what are these chickens doing? It's funny. I've been cooking up some stuff in the last 24 hours. So, why? Wait a second. Why is this? Uh oh, that's not good. There's a gap. There's a gap in between there. That's what worried me. And I got chickens. Wait, how many chickens are here? Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think all 28 are here. I'm definitely counting them in the next. They should be going in the next half hour, so it'll make it easy to count. They should have enough water and food, so we're good. That's worrying. Let me mess with this very quick. Hold up. I don't know why that hole is so big. What? Loki, did you have something to do with this? My bad, chat. I'm working on patching up a hole here. Don't know why it's. Y'all can't get out of that, right? Wait a second. Let me put bricks in front of it. Hello, chat. My bad. There's a small hole there, and I was afraid that the chickens would get out because of it. So, yeah. Let's see. Do you have another board? We have bricks, but I don't know if I want to. To answer your question, I do have some music that I've got in the back burner. I'm still playing around with it. I've sent it to a couple people to see what they think, and I'm hoping I can get a feature at a couple of the songs. So, got a couple bricks. Let me just stick this in a hole, cause I don't want to get them out. Plus, I'll be gone tomorrow, so I'm gonna stack them up higher. Always get a couple more bricks. Oops. I'm not a handyman. I just do the bare minimum to get by. Alright, alright. Shoot. Okay, hold up. When will I be monetized? I got no idea. Could be. I think it. I think I have. I don't know. I have to check on the. I have to look. I have to check the analytics again. I have to check the requirements. So Depends on when I get monetized. Because I think I'm close to getting monetized. I'm hoping I can get monetized soon. Hello, Claire. I think I recognize you from one of the last live streams I've done. Hello, Claire. How's it going? My dog got a slipper. So it's my mom's slipper, so I'll check it up there for now. I would sit here, but we got it covered, sort of. So, but no, I would sit down. I could sit over here, but I'm hoping that none of the chickens got out. I'm hoping that it wasn't a big enough hole for them to actually squeeze through. So, hello to the 16 viewers. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, most of y'all are in here. How are you liking the new straw I put down? Are you liking it? Okay, it seems like all the chickens are here. So that's good. I was worrying because of the hole. Also, hold up. I want to flex the view here. Check out the view. Check out the sunset, dude. Oh my goodness. I wipe up a cam too because. Oh, sorry for the flashbang. So. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what to talk about in this live stream, you know? Keep me entertained. Let's see. I haven't checked my weight recently, so I don't know how much I weigh. Let me close the kitchen door actually because it's cold outside. I should have brought a sweatshirt. So, but no, I'm busy tomorrow because I've got an estate sale I'm helping out at, so I can't. How close is this? It's cold. You can be out here as long as you want, hopefully. What's our writing process? You know, when I usually let the thought come to me, and then I write it. Sometimes I rewrite it so it, comes off better. And then, I write it from there. It starts off as a thought. I'll start off with a thought, it's like a bar that hits my head, and then, I take it from there. So, that's the writing process, in a lot of cases, we'll write one section, write the next, and then, move them around so it fits. Sometimes I don't write it in order, so I have to, look back, flip it, and look at that. Oh, cow. It's incredible. But, sometimes I don't write it in order, so I have to rearrange the entire setup. Yeah, the dog right there. But I tend to rearrange a lot of it because so it lines up perfectly. So, hello NNA. How's it going? How are you, my friend? I could start my walk early, to be fair with you. Cause about 6 right now, and I've been doing this for 9 minutes. I mean, when it comes to writing, it could take 15 minutes to write a song, or it could take half hour. It depends. Like it could take 15 minutes or a half hour, or it could take, in some cases, a couple of days to a week. I'm currently working on a couple pieces that have taken me, let's see, I don't know, a week. Maybe because just my head hasn't been in that song yet. My head hasn't gotten back to that track yet, so it takes a little longer. So I'll write maybe 16 lines, and then I put it aside, and then I come back to it several days later, write another 20, 30, and then I disappear. Never heard of that, and then never heard of it. Let me tweak this a little bit. There we go. But no, to answer your question, in shorter terms, Labola, it takes between 15 minutes and a week and a half. Last I checked, I'm at 743, and I checked it before the live stream. So I'm doing pretty good actually. I'm doing way better than I thought I would do this year. And it's all started all because of one video I posted. It's a YouTube short that I reposted, and so it ended up blowing up. So I'm also making a lot more YouTube shorts. Like where normally, I really had to sit and really work at making a YouTube short. Now because I've been outside the house. I've been out of the house. I was blessed with a few new YouTube Shorts videos. So yeah, I've been I have more variety of shorts now because I I got out of the house multiple times this week because like I was saying earlier, I was been setting up for an estate sale, and so yeah, I was able to actually record a lot of shorts. There's a lot of YouTube short worthy stuff that I ran across while out of the house. So I took the opportunity, and a lot of these, actually all of these videos that I posted are doing better on my TikTok than my YouTube. So I think when it comes to shorts content, YouTube shorts content, I might be posting on my TikTok because it does better there. And I think I'm make this channel solely on music and stuff going on in the day-to-day life. So yeah, because this is David situation, the D4VD artist, that the music artist who is found guilty because of the body he had in his trunk that was scattered. I think, if I recall, it was scattered in multiple trunks. And, he was dating a 15-year-old. It's stuff like that I get into. Hope, I swear, I'll put you inside if you don't stop. But no, I like diving into that type of content that, more or less it's kind of like a reaction video. I'm reacting to a situation going on. That's the stuff that, does well on my channel, same with the music. So if I'm, putting two and two together, I can, use that to my advantage to help my channel grow. So I'm 21 I'm 21 followers away from unlocking the live stream feature on my TikTok, so I'm excited about that. I gotta have, I don't know, another. Though to be fair, the last TikTok I posted did pretty well, but it got more comments than it did likes. And not like comments were just bad, but they were actually quite the opposite. But still, it's just like the comments ratio wasn't where I wanted it, but still. But not gonna post more with TikTok, so that grows. I think I'm sitting on it currently because I've got a couple more YouTube short videos that I want to put out in the next couple weeks. Then I want to low-key, that's not good water, but okay. But I feel like in the next week and a half, 2 weeks, I'm gonna pull back from posting the channel for a while, so I can actually focus on the music. Because I've got several songs in the back burner that I want to work on some more. I want to focus with TikTok, help that grow, but I also want to work on the music. So I think I'm gonna switch over to posting shorts on TikTok. I'm not monetized. You have to have a certain amount of followers to get it. I haven't even unlocked the live stream feature on TikTok. I have to hit 50 followers on TikTok in order to unlock that feature, and I only have 29, which means I need another 21 in order to unlock it. So I don't think I can get monetized on TikTok for quite some time. So, and I also think I need to have like, promotions, all of that, I think. So I don't know how the whole monetization thing works on TikTok, but I just know all I care about right now is unlocking the live stream feature in TikTok, which I'm over halfway there, so I'm happy about that. So I'm hoping in the next month or two I can hit that and throw that. So I am. I still am for now. Actually, it's crazy. I think this is the first Sunday in several months where I'm away from the church because, like I said, I have an estate sale tomorrow, which means, because my mom and I are, the ones who set up for the estate sale. I have to be there about 10 tomorrow, which is, I'm normally at my church around 9:15 every morning, but I can't go because I have to help with the estate sale. And so, I texted both pastors. It's okay, I won't be there Sunday. So they're like, cool. But now I'm still participating in the church and, those activities. But I'm hoping nobody seems interested in the sound booth stuff though. But I'm hoping that I can actually. So, boy, Sandy and Dylan, welcome back. Welcome back. How are you? Oh no, I'm definitely not live streaming the sale. That's why I'm doing it today. That's why I'm live streaming today. I was like, and to be fair, I've done a lot of live streams on Sunday, so I need to break that chain. I need to do it a different day. So I figured I might as well do this today because I've got nothing else to do. I won't be available to actually do anything tomorrow. Like I'm stuck doing the estate sale tomorrow. So I wanted to do this either today or sometime next week. So because I've been busy all week. Like I've only had a couple days to actually, sit back, relax, chill, and so yeah, move hope, move. Thank you. So hell yeah, hell yeah, nice. But yeah, I was telling Labola that I'm switch this channel back. I'm gonna switch this channel to just posting longer form videos instead of YouTube Shorts because the YouTube Shorts that I post do better on TikTok. So I'm gonna be posting TikTok to help that grow, so I can unlock the TikTok live stream feature. Which I need 50 followers to unlock, but I only have 29, which means I need another 21 to unlock. So yes. Okay, nobody. But no, so like I was telling Labola, I've got a couple songs that are in the works. I still need to, tweaks how it sounds a bit more, and then I reached out to a couple people in hopes to do a feature with them. So I'm hoping that at least one of them can do the feature, or do a feature, I should say, because I have 2 different songs, and I want a feature in both. So I want a feature on both songs. So I reached out to 2 different people in hopes, well, actually 3 different people. Come to think of it, it's whoever gets, have one song that you take out banned. Damn. But no, I have one song where I sent the track to 2 different people, and none of them have responded yet. I'm hoping that at least one of them accepts and actually is able to hop on. And then I got another track which I sent to somebody else, so I'm hoping that I can get both of those done, finished, cleaned up, mastered, so I can drop them. I've got a couple more songs that I've written that are, and some are still in the writing process, but I've actually yet to record them because I haven't had the time to actually record anything. So why did your TikTok get banned? Let's hope. Let's doggo. always bring up the same stuff. Always, oh, I'm working on music. Oh, I want to, promote my TikTok. I need something else. I need something else to talk about. But to be fair, Lobola did inspire some good questions. He did inspire some good convos. So. Oh, you have to go? Okay, see you later, Cindy and Dylan. See you later. I don't know when the next live stream will be. Probably be end of next week. So, beautiful, beautiful sky. Oh, wait, hold on. Oops. Beautiful sky. Beautiful sky. Look at that. Anyways. Yeah. Really? For that? TikTok's that strict? Jeez. I guess that makes sense. But yeah. I want to sit down somewhere. I just started, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna walk around for another 10 minutes. Oh, we met again, Shelly. Welcome back. We met again. Long time no see. And I just stepped on a twig. Met again. Guess who's back? Back again. Hello, Shelly. How's it going? Don't need my headphones on. So I got a really bad head of hair. It's a mess. Look at this. I need a haircut, dude. I've been trying to get one, like, not this last week, but it's a mess. My hair's a mess. I'm dying to get a haircut. I actually want to go bald, believe it or not. So, nice. That's choking me. I don't want this to be a choke collar, shot collar, whatever you want to call it. Guys, watch. There's a rose. Look at that. See, good view here. There's also a pink one here. Look at that. Check that angle. Ooh. Hold up. Flawless angle, dude. Check that. Shocking. We got yeah, that's the other one. I've seen a couple white ones on that bush. I think that bush might be a lesbian. Because it's got a variety of different colors. I think a couple red ones, a couple white ones, and a couple yellow ones that bloom, and also the pink one. So, yeah. Did my neighbors get new dogs? Like a couple more dogs, like another dog, or is that the neighbor's dog? Right? Is that my neighbor? I don't know. I'm autistic. But oh, there's another rose bush here that's a darker pink. Hold up. Look. That's actually a really good angle. I'm gonna go back and actually take a screenshot of this. Oh yeah, we got a lot of. I didn't get another dog, but oh, red. Hold up. Oops, don't flip the camera. Look at that. That's not a good looking rose. Hold up. But that one. We also have a rose bush in the corner there. We have some here, and then we have some on the other corner there. So we got a lot of roses. Like this whole along this fence is roses, and then we got a couple rose plants down there. There's one at the corner, like when you're pulling out of the driveway. There's one there. So that one's been there since we planted these ones. Like the rose plants that I just showed you is the ones we planted, but the one at the corner of the driveway has been there ever since we moved here, and it's a beautiful rose. I think some of my chickens are artistic. Yeah, maybe a few brain cells short of intelligent. Okay, it looks like we only have a few more chickens out. The rest seem to be in. Good. Not down to 2 years. Okay. I think my neighbor's neighbor, not my neighbor, but I think my neighbor's neighbor got a dog. Because I'm hearing barking. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm hearing barking. So, we also have some blueberry bushes, some raspberry. We have some golden raspberry bushes. We have some thornless blackberries. We have apple trees, plum trees, pear trees. We actually have a dwarf. We have a dwarf plum tree, which is it's a bigger plum tree, but the plums are only like that big, Actually, I can show you, but I think my internet. I think my it'll. I think the live stream will buffer. Well, Shelly isn't a spammer. It's just nobody else is talking, so. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go see if I can't. My internet made. Oh wait, hold up. Here's another rose. Here's another rose at the corner of this fence that leads out that way. All right, hold up. Yeah, Shelly, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, my internet may bug out. All right, so bear with me. Okay, don't bark for me. Okay, don't. Let's see, do we have any actual plums on this tree? Not this one. We may have some on that tree. Hold up. You're actually getting a different. Oh, check out that view. Holy cow. I'm not seeing any plums on that tree either. Are they on the ground? No, we have no plums on that. Yeah, we have none on that tree. Okay. Right, we have no plums on that tree. By the way, our property doesn't end there. There's an entire field out there with the barn off to the right side. So I could go out there, but there's too many black. Oh, wait a second. See, here's what's left of the dwarf plum. It's a very smaller sized plum. It's smaller in size, but I think it only gets like a bit bigger than that. I think maybe yay big. Where normal plums are like, yay big, but this is it's dead. It looks dead. It's dead. There aren't any other plums in this tree, by the looks of it. It looks wrong. But yeah, no. Also, I'm thinking that's one of these bushes, one of these raspberry bushes that just happened to grow out here. I had to go through here. You can see the dead ones there. I need to finish clipping that, but look at that. Oops. There you go. There we go. Oh yeah, hold up. Plum tree, plum tree, plum tree, apple tree. Plum tree. Those are normal plum trees. Dwarf plum tree. There's a birch. There's a willow. Plum tree. We have 2 apple trees and 2 plum trees just beyond this one here. Another apple tree there. So yeah, there's an apple tree right there. Funny enough, okay, if my internet actually stays connected, that'd be nice. I got a story to tell about this tree here. All right. See this apple tree here? It was dead. It was like dead. It wasn't supposed to come back to life. So we planted it here, and sure enough, there's apples. Look at this. Look at the apples. See? They don't look great, but it's definitely grown. It's got some spots on it. See, it's got some spots on it. It's starting to rot. But this, I'm assuming this is from bugs. This one actually doesn't look half bad, actually. I'll definitely eat that, but yeah, we also have, oh wait, we have a lot of apple trees. See, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's some colander apples. They just look raw. It's rotten. Oh yeah. This is what a dwarf plum is supposed to look like. It's got a little slit in it. This one here. See, here's what a dwarf plum looks like. This is what a dwarf plum looks like. See, that's a dwarf plum. Squishy, but that's fine. How the chickens are like this. I'm gonna give it to them. So I'm gonna feed it to the chickens. They'll like it because it's beyond easy and not good. Just squishing it. But yeah, there's a little bit more. Sure, I dropped the plum. I dropped the plum. There you go. Okay, looks like they're actually, like, by the sounds of it, they're getting ready to, they're getting the spots for the evening. Alright, we got 15 eggs today, so that's good. Oh no, come back in. I've got a plum for y'all. I didn't mean to drop on the floor because I have a gutter for y'all. Okay, so it looks like we have a couple more chickens outside. But everybody's after the plum, so. Clean out this lid right now because oh my gosh. Where is the shovel I have for you guys? How to shovel? How's that shovel? Where's the other shovel? What? I'm gonna do y'all a favor, but I can't do y'all a favor if y'all is gonna do me a favor and keep the shovel where's that? No, the cord. I'm gonna strip this off because I won't have time tomorrow because I'm busy tomorrow. Watch out, Lily. No, you got Lily. You're Sally. Hold up. The lid out here? Not the lid. The shovel. It's not out here. What? They're all chasing the plum. That's hysterical, dude. Hold up. I would show you the lid, but it's quite nasty, actually. Chickens sleep on this, so you know. Yeah, there's no shovel. What do you guys do with the shovel? Why do you have a sock in here? How did you guys get your hands on a sock? I'm so confused. You know what, fuck it, I'm grabbing this shovel. It's not the right shovel, it's not the shovel I normally use. Is that a sock or is that a feather? Oh, wait. Oh no, that's eggplant. Never mind, I'm retarded. My internet may be buggy, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, you got that. There's eggplant that we gave him a couple days ago, so. I've never actually had eggplant before. I've never actually tried it, so I don't know what it tastes like. Don't know if it's Malone. You know what? You're gonna be down with the chickens. You're gonna be in love with the chickens. Let's take you. Hold up. You're gonna be on the same floor as a chicken. Scrape off the lid because it's disgusting. It's not the shovel I use because I have a small, very tiny shovel. are getting ready to go. That makes so what I was doing. I don't know if it's the right angle. Yeah, but you know what? You get to chill with the chickens. Watch. Hold up. Let me stick this on the ground. Let me grab some treats for y'all. And watch, I'm giving them some worms. There you go. Oops, you knocked over the phone. Oh no. Oh no, you knocked over the phone. Okay. Oops. What did I do? I did something. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Hold up. You're one of the chicken stopped it. Oh my gosh. Oh, the camera won't ruin. God damn it. There you go. These are, what are these? Treat your hard-working hands with they're black soldier fly larvae grow. Yeah, they're black. These are black. Yeah. Worms. Black soldier fly larvae. Hell yeah. I'm not giving you any more. I already gave you a handful of two. I said give you several handfuls. You don't need more than that. Stick it on the shelf. Have food. You know what? I can trick you with food. But food, you also don't tell it to me. So. Hey, Chicken Bella, please get away from the camera. You're blocking the view. Hey, little, no. Bad rooster, bad rooster. If I did that, I would. Huh? What do you mean? What? Did I miss something? Oops. Oh, why was the camera fired? Hey, little, no. Bad rooster. Bad rooster. Oops. I caught one of the roosters. I know. Scared of the worms? They're dead. No, actually, believe it or not, those aren't worms. Those are black soldier fly larvae. See, a bad rooster. Bad. We can't have you mating with other chickens. Do you know why? We want the eggs. We don't want them fertilized. We want to eat the eggs. And if you keep fertilizing them, we can't eat them. Understand? Understand? Good. Now, Charlie's a good rooster, on the other hand. You're not. You're not a good rooster. You're a bad rooster. I don't think he understands me yet. I think he understands me, I just don't think he understands the message yet. Because Charlie understands. Right, Charlie? Yeah. Yeah. But no, you gotta be nice. You gotta be nice with the hens. You gotta be nice. Alright? I don't. You don't want to be a hen. Charlie, on the other hand, he's more difficult to get than you. But he's more chill. He's more chill. But no, this is one of our 3 roosters. Don't flip the camera. Oops. The other ones. Yeah, but the other one's right there on the trash can. So. No, this is one of the roosters. You're a bad rooster. You're running for 4th, and you only have 3 roosters. Understand? I know. So you're on camera. You know, now you're gonna be in. Well, he took a dump on my foot, so I gotta wash that off. And also, I saw rollerblades. Why is my camera quality also just degraded? What the fuck? Something inside. Oh, there we go. Now it's just upgrade. Okay, nice. To answer your question, Lobola, I got no idea how long I'm live streaming tonight. Like, no idea. Because so far we're 40. You know what? We'll see. Because right now we're 42 minutes in. Right? We've been streaming for, since about 6 o'clock. So. We'll see. I think we'll shoot for 2 hours, which will lead us to our longest live stream, which will be 2 hours. So once about another hour 15 or so. So I gotta feed the dog though. I'm good. But no, you asked a question. So oh yeah, I already answered that question. Okay, yeah. So I'm shooting for a 2 hour live stream this evening. We have the battery life for it though. Oh, maybe not. I don't know if we'll have the battery life for a 2 hour live stream, but I've done an hour and a half. I need to get my battery fixed because my battery on my phone is just getting worse and worse. I don't drive a car because I've told you that multiple times. Have I ever rollerbladed? No. Actually, maybe. Yes, I have. Can't put this in my head. Oops. I'm not expecting a whole lot the next hour and 15 or so, but because look at that. Look at this. We only got 4 legs in about 45 minutes. Favorite movie? Great question. Favorite movie is Star Wars: Attack of the Clones. That's my favorite movie. That's and let's see, there's one other movie. Oh, and the John Wick franchise. John Wick is also pretty good. I'm gonna check up on these chickens. This board ship has just fallen more and more. So, are you guys cool or what? Stick it up here for now. Oh my gosh. Clear that Loki out. I stepped on your foot because Let's see. Let's check up on you chickens. Oh man, that door just broke. Not saying it wasn't already broken, but oh, you need water. Jeez. Okay. I'm glad I checked this. Yeah, that door's messed up. Ooh. We're here. There's 3 roosters total, so I need to fill up the bucket. That was a terrible throw. There you go. I also realized that the handle of this bucket's broken. So, see, there's no handle. It's broken. I'll still move it, actually. Like, this could count as a walk. Alright, cool. I've sat over 70% of the phone, so I'm good. I forgot to take that downstairs. Shoot. What's your favorite type of music besides hip hop? I've been listening to a lot of Shawn Mendes lately, so. And white boy music. Paraz joined. Dude, welcome, Paraz. Welcome. How did my dad get a hold of another slippage? What? What mechanic job? Oh, 3 people? Nice. Nice. Can I come in? There you go. You're in. Set this on top of here. Of course you did. He says I'm a lot of things. But no worries, he's crazy enough. Oh, I hope he's crazy. You think he's crazy enough that you actually don't blame him a mechanic. Not anymore. What do you mean? I was never a mechanic. I'm gonna get a better grip on this. I'm gonna turn on my camera and I'll stick it in my pocket for the time being. Hold up, I'll be right back. Cause I'm sticking it in my pocket. And never mind. You know what? Fuck it. Ooh. Move, okay. Good go. Oh, this is not an ideal. You know, I can work my wrist with what I'm doing. Which one? I have multiple fluffy cats. Chickens, I have returned with your water. Please stand by. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, no, Paras, I have many fluffy cats. I have many fluffy cats. Ooh. Okay, move. What? It's stuck. No. What a... there you go. Nice. Oh, God damn it. I should have used more David made. There you go. Come on, buddy. I dropped my headphones. Hold up. We're good. Okay, we're back to business. Let's go with this. Hey, lucky. Gotta move this against the wall. Ooh. That could work. Hold up. I'm gonna stick the bricks against the wall. We're good. We have returned. No, my older brother is a mechanic, not me. I don't do that either. Let's see. 24, yeah, I think we could do another. Our live stream. Fuck it. I wish this was on TikTok though. That'd be nice. Y'all are just something else. It's something else completely. Chickens are good. I told you I don't have roommates. How many times do I have to tell you that? It's like the 8,000. That's actually getting on my nerves. Literally, it gets on my nerves. I don't have a roommate. I don't. Let that sink in. I don't have a roommate. So, also, check how pink the sky is. Hold up, let me get my fat ass out of the way. Check how pink the sky is. See, Paraz, you can defend me here, right? I don't have a roommate. I've said that multiple times. I never had a roommate to begin with. I never had a roommate. So heck. I live with what, you might not be familiar with this term, but I have a thing called a family, I have a thing called a family. Yeah, Lobola does get high every night. I swear. Hey, Lobola, you may not have a family, but I do, and I live with a thing called a family. Alright? Loki, move. You're in my way. I think I'm gonna end the live stream soon, though, so I want to listen to music, and I also gotta feed the dog, so. Yeah, see, I don't have roommates. I never had roommates. I may not never have roommates, so, everything kind of family. Move, Loki, go. Go. Thank you. No, what on earth is Lobola on? Lobola might be, mentally out there. I don't know. I'm worried about Lobola. I am. Also, hold up. Check how pink that is. That is beautiful out there. I thought I heard a vehicle slow down. Yeah, you are annoying. I am not wrong. You're not wrong about that. A giant zucchini. Is that a zucchini or is that a cucumber? The close. They're in the same family. What firefighter job? What? What? Alright, help me here, dude. Come on. You're slacking. I thought you were in my corner. To the 3 viewers, I know who 2 out of the 3 of you are. Another 2 out of the 3. But welcome to the other viewer that just cruising. Welcome. Hello. Konnichiwa. Yes, konnichiwa. Howdy. Bonjour. Nope. Never. As a hard no. Hey, you know what? My boy PY2G shouted you out, so you know. He gave you a small shout out. I'm very mean to you because you're obnoxious and you're annoying. But you know, I like Paras, he's cool. Paras is fun to be around. I'm tripping. Shoots, karma has caught up to me. Fuck. Oh, no worries. If you checked out the song that, you know, if you checked out his Discord, but he, you know, put your name up, he put your name up on the screen. So, you know, you may have dissed you, but, you know, he gave your name a shout out. So, check that as you want. It wasn't an official shout out, but, you know. Oh, wait, hold up, chat. Look. Well, his is more understandable than what I have to, you know, mumble across a beat. So, you know, I'll have to give him that. Oh, hold up, chat. It's much more beautiful from my POV than the cameras. No, he didn't say your name. He just put your name up on the screen. Check out the pink in the sky, though. Check at that. God damn. But no, because he dissed me. And then he, you know, said something about, you know, my fans, and he threw your name up on the screen. So, you know, take it as you want. You know, he may have dissed you, but, you know, he also threw your name up. So people, you know, I made a joke of it. I was making a joke out of it. He didn't really shut you out. It was more of a shot at you. But, you know. No, he was taking shots at you and put your name up on the screen. So. Not for nearly an hour. My goodness. It smells like avocado. It smells like guacamole, dude. Who the hell is eating tortilla chips and guacamole? It smells good. Now I'm hungry. The last time I ate was like 1:32. 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock is the last time I ate. Now it's 8 o'clock at night. So, it's no, it's 7 o'clock at night. Shoot, I thought it was, oh, no, it's 7 o'clock at night, so I haven't eaten in like 5 hours, which is actually pretty good. I need that, you know, 4 or 5 hour gap. And it's gonna be, check out the pink. Oh. I muted by accident. I meant to flip my camera and muted, but no, it's good to have like 6 hour. Once this live stream is done, I will have had 6 hours in between eating, so that's good. Now I'm also on a walk, which also helps burn off you know, calories from earlier today. Any extra calories, so I can eat and replenish. Here's my theory, right? Hear me out. All right, I could be completely wrong about this, right? But I feel like if I eat, a couple hours before I work out, right, I could, not be starving, but also be, not be hungry. I, I, I'm not gonna be starving, but I'm also, gonna be somewhat full, so I can actually burn some calories. If I, you know, I feel like if I eat like right before, maybe 15, 20 minutes before I work out, I feel like I won't lose the same amount of calories because now I'm just burning off the calories that I just ate. That's my theory. Like I feel like if I eat a couple hours before, no big deal. If I eat like 15, 20 minutes before, I'm just burning off the calories I just ate. So my theory is, if I eat after, I might be losing the calories. Sure, I may be eating some of those calories back, but I actually worked for my meal and built up an appetite for it, you know. But that's my theory. Like I said, I could be completely wrong about that, but that's just my theory that makes sense in my head, you know. And nobody's on, so that's probably the worst lifestyle I've done yet. But I've got my hopes. I haven't not given hope up yet, because you know what? We got a little less than an hour to go. Logan's got to be fed, but he's gonna be fed half hour later than usual, or it's not bad. He's been fed several hours later, but yeah, no. I see one of my cats in the driveway. And one of my cats is in the driveway right now, so she's just chilling there. I see Loki over there. I don't know, I feel like disappearing from the internet a little while back to, collect my thoughts, just my thoughts. I feel like I consider I'm leaning towards it of just stepping away from these spotlights, this online persona for a little while, and just, do stuff in the background. But I want to take a break from social media. I'm trying to, stay away, or at least stay off social media as much. It's not working the way I'm hoping, but with a little bit more determination and a little bit more discipline, I'll manage it. But now I'm gonna take a break from social media for, I don't know, a month or two, and I want to work on music, but I don't want to feel pressured in dropping it because I've got it done. I want to take time to actually sit down, record it, find the right cadence, the right flow, the right tone, just the right way of recording it. I want to record more videos. I want to take more time and actually sit down and enjoy the video editing process. So I feel like in the next month or two that I take off, I'm gonna, be focusing on that so I can improve my craft. I'm not half bad right now, but there's definitely areas where I can improve, where I can make improvements. So I'm gonna take time and step away in order to do that, so I can, feel like I put my all into it. It's not like I'm not doing it now, but I'm kind of, in a sense, half-assing it just to, get by. But I'm gonna take some time off, get shit done, do it the right way instead of just slopping my way through. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna enjoy it as well. I'm gonna enjoy it to the best I can. I'm not gonna have every single day of the week to actually do it, but gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure I cut out time in order to get it done. So, yeah, that's what I gotta say about it. But no, after this last time, I got a couple more shorts, YouTube shorts. I'm gonna put out. Yeah, he's a bit out there, my friend. He's a bit out there. You know, he definitely made some remarks. I kind of joked about the comment you made about him, but glad he joined. Glad he joined. Because as of right now, I'm just talking to myself, like a schizophrenic series. Talk to myself. I'm actually schizophrenic myself, so of course I'm gonna joke about that. That's who I am. I'm also on my walk, so that's why I figured I might as well do this because I'm like hella busy tomorrow. So I figured I might as well live stream this. I'm still on my walk. I haven't checked my weight recently, but last I checked I was 238, I think, somewhere around there. So I'm down. Last I checked, I was down 16 pounds, which is great. So, but no. I'm definitely giving you your flowers, PY2G. I'm definitely giving you your flowers. You definitely got me. You're definitely ahead when it comes to the skill sets of going over a beat. I'm still learning my ins and outs of it. I can write a decent rhyme, but I can't spit over a beat well. So there's I want to take out the next month or so and just step away from social media in order to work in that a bit more. But Hello, Loki. Time dark quick. I've been out here since about 6 o'clock. Yeah, it definitely takes time. I've been writing for about 5 years now, and I'm just now in the last year taking it to another level by, stepping up the game and recording over an instrumental. I still have no idea what I'm doing, and, nothing makes sense at the moment, but, like you were saying, with time. But no, I don't understand, the whole, music aspect yet. It's something that I'm like hella interested in, like hella, passionate about, so I'm definitely gonna keep working at it till, I feel like I've gotten, somewhere that I've actually made some progress. I want to have that, satisfaction of actually progressing right now. So I can definitely write, but as of right now, like when it comes to, the beef that you and I are in, I'm definitely giving you, the 1-0. I'm definitely giving you the win in this. I'm not ashamed to say, that I've lost the beef. There really isn't so much. There really isn't much of a beef that you and I are in. I think my understanding is you and I are just doing this for the love of the game, and nothing more than that. Nothing more, nothing less. So when it comes to that, now I've other beefs that I'm in, like actual beefs and feuds that I'm in, so my ego won't let me accept defeat in those situations, but now you definitely have the upper hand in this beef. I don't really want to call it beef. It doesn't seem right to call it a beef because I don't think I don't have an issue with you. I hope the same thing about. you know, PY2G, I hope you don't have an issue with me, you know, but, you know, I'm gonna give you your flowers because I feel like you deserve them, that you need them. So, you definitely you're a little bit more ahead than I do. You get more skill set when it comes to music. You know what you're doing. I don't, so I'm still pretty confused on, you know, the whole thing. So, you know, I'm still working at it. I'm still gonna commit because, you know, since I was in high school, you know, I said I would become a rapper. So, you know, I'm getting closer to, you know, finally achieving that dream, you know. But, you know, like you said, it takes time, you know. I'll be able to do it. It just takes time. And I made it this far, so I don't see why I would stop now. So, yeah. I do have a couple more songs. I was telling La Bolo earlier, but I do have a couple more songs in the back burner that I'm still working on. So, I need to, you know, fine tune some areas so it flows, so it sounds good. So, but I'm hoping I can, you know, get a couple more guys on to do a feature in those tracks, because I have 2 tracks, and my verse is like a 30-second verse, and I don't have another verse my end. So I'm hoping that I can get one of my boys to hop on the other verse and actually, you know, make it a full like 2-3 minute song instead of like a minute and a half. I don't mind doing these shorter songs, but to me, you know, I want to, you know, add as much depth to it. So I'm gonna, you know, sit on it. Like I said, I have a couple songs in the back right now. I'm gonna sit on these for a little bit, see what needs to be changed. Like I say, I need to fine tune some areas, tweak it, smooth it out. But you know, there's no, I didn't win the beef. You know, I did not win the beef. You know, and to top that, PY2G, and my understanding is, you know, PY2G and I don't have any actual beef. You know, it's just, we're doing it just to, you know, fuck around and do it for the love of the game. You know, and to me, that's, you know, that's what's gonna make me improve as an artist, is having this competition, this friendly competition that he and I have. I hope there's no bad blood between us. I don't have any bad blood towards him, right? He's more than welcome to critique what I'm doing, because, you know, to my eyes, he's definitely got a better grip on the music aspect. You know, I'm still learning. I'm still going to my friends and asking, hey, how does this sound? Hey, what do I need to change? Because, you know, I got no, you know, I'm going to my friends and asking, hey, how does this sound? You know what I mean? Like, how does this sound? What do I need to tweak? I'm open to people critiquing my music because I want to improve. I don't want to put up bad music, you know? So when PY2G made his reaction video, you know, I have to appreciate and respect it, because, you know, he's giving me valuable insights. He's giving me valuable insight and advice to it. So, yeah. Hey, PY2G, just a heads up, right? I have an ex-affiliate by the name of The Ripper. I've seen that, you know, I'm not going to make an issue out of it because, you know, you're more than obliged. You know, you're more than welcome to, you know, have a relationship with him. But he and I had a fallout that didn't end up too nice. It didn't end up on good terms, you know. So he and I have an issue going back and forth. So I don't know what your relationship is with him, but just a heads up, you know, there's going to be a lot of smoke between he and I, because he and I have this, you know, feud going on. So I just want you to know, because it seems like he's, you know, interacting with your posts. So he and I have an issue. Well, he and I have some beef going on. I'm trying to resolve it. I'm trying to move on, but just for your sake, want to, you know, warn you about where he and I are at. We aren't on good terms. So he's gonna say something. He's gonna bring up stuff. I'm gonna bring up stuff. You know. So Yeah, there are lyrics on the screen. Who's your editor? Whoever your editor is does a great job at editing your videos. You know, I do it all by myself, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I just add transitions to my videos. I'm actually jealous of how, well your videos come out because, I don't know what I'm doing. Everything I do by myself. You know, you got a good, solid group that seems to, help you with, I don't want to say, I don't know where you're at. I don't know if you edit your own videos. I don't know if you have, I don't know if you work somebody with editing your own videos. I don't know, but they do a good job. Whoever edits your videos does a good job. I'm jealous of that, dude. I don't have great videos. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Nice. You actually do a great job at editing your own videos. I only know how to do, like, transitions and all that. Like, I only know how to do, like, the basic, transitions and all that. And maybe, tossing something up on the screen. But, to be fair, I also do everything on my phone. So, I don't have a laptop yet. So everything I do, every song I record, every song I make, every video that I, record and edit, I do it all on my phone. So, you know. So, you seem to, have a better grip on, that type of things. So, I gotta, come to you more often and just get advice. Get advice and, get critiques and shit like that. Because you definitely have a better grip on it. So, but yeah. Now my man Jay and I, we've got some, bad blood. So, I'm trying to, I had a good friend of mine who, called me out on it the other day. He's like, yeah, you keep clinging on to what they were. You keep clinging on to the past. You need to let go of that and actually accept them for what they are as of now. So, he's right. I keep clinging on, hoping to resolve the beef. But, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I hope that he and I can resolve any issues that we have. But as of right now, I don't think both of us are in our right minds. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I want to step away from social media for the time being, is to actually collect my thoughts and actually, sit back and reflect, and move forward. I want to take the time to actually move forward. So, I'm too caught up in this whole online drama stuff with, certain people, and I'm, too caught up in social media. So I'm trying to, hopefully in the next week so I can actually step back and, collect my thoughts, to pull away. I need it, to be honest. I need to really step away because, this whole social media stuff is doing a number on me, It's not good for my health. So luckily I've got my, homies' numbers. I got my friends' numbers. So, I've got that. So I actually just need to take a break. Appreciate and enjoy life for what it is, So I gotta do that. I gotta focus more on me, if that makes sense. Invest in getting a laptop. Yeah, the only reason why I haven't actually, gotten the right enough money to get a laptop, the reason why I haven't actually, gotten a job and all of that is because my family has been going through, a lot of stuff the last year and a half, 2 years. So I felt like it was my responsibility to actually pause what I was doing in life and actually be there for them. And so this whole YouTube thing is kind of just something I'm doing as a side hustle, in a sense, Like music, I'm very passionate about, but, it's funny because my friends, my friends out here make fun of me all the time. You're like, yeah, you need to get a PC because we want to do so much more. But you're held to your limitations because you only have a mobile. But no, I just hope people understand that I can't. I'm limited for the time being. I'm hoping the next year things take a turn. I'm hoping. I'm praying on it. I'm sitting on it, hoping for the best. This has been the year of change for me. The last year has been a very insightful year, very wisdom-seeking, very insightful year for me. So, I'm learning a lot in this last year. So, yeah. But no, it's just I'm yapping. My apologies. Probably bored, but hope my peers understand that there's not much I can do beyond what I can do right now. I'm held to my limitations for the time being, but the Lord will come through. He'll bless me. I know He will. He's blessed my family. He's blessed me, so I can't complain. It's also dark as a motherfucker out here. We've been out here for nearly an hour and a half. And I still got about an hour, a little over a half hour to go before I finish. So, I don't know, Loki. You haven't fed you yet. Loki. He's not listening to me. Fuck it. But, just me being real with you. I think PY2G won this beef. Yeah, I believe he's won the beef. Right? I mean, took some shots, but he definitely delivered. He definitely came through. So, he won the beef. He won the beef. There doesn't seem to be any bad blood. There doesn't seem to be. So I'm appreciative of that. I'm thankful for that. I'm grateful for it. Yeah. I know there's, like Lobola was saying, he's definitely, saying that you won the beef. No, sorry, he's definitely saying that I won the beef. I think quite the opposite because, like I was saying earlier, you definitely have a skill set. You definitely have a better grip in music than I do. So, there really isn't much debate on who won. So, Lucky buddy. My apologies for the loud, heavy breathing. I apologize in advance. You're gonna get that every single live stream I do because when I normally do the live streams, I'm on the walk. Appreciate it, man. It's nearly 7:30 out here, so you get rest, man. You get some sleep. Rest up. Take care. And stay blessed, brother. Appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate it. So, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep it up. And I only wish you the best. So, peace out, man. Sleep well. Oh, I thought that was a motorcycle for a second. But no, that's just one of those loud-ass cars. Jesus Christ. And I think I'm going to end the live stream here because you seem to be the last person in the live stream. So, I think I'm going to end the live stream here. Thanks for the. Oh, of course, man. Of course. I'm definitely gonna give my flowers. What flowers I do. I'm gonna give you flowers if I feel like you deserve them. I do. I do respect you. I don't have any bad feelings for you because my understanding of this whole, beef that you and I are in, it's just friendly competition. There's no bad blood. If there was, somebody else, I mentioned the Ripper, he and I have a bad situation, right? So, it differs on the person. So, this isn't any bad beef, So, yeah, wish you the best, 2G. Wish you the best. But yeah, no, thank you for, I'm ending the live stream here. My camera just keeps wobbling around. I'm ending the live stream here. So thank y'all for tuning in. And I'll see you next live stream, whenever that is. Peace.